In this video, I'll be showing you a new feature of Recollector, the image gallery, which gives you a visual way to browse through your collection to find the items you're interested in working with. This feature has been added to both the Windows and the Macintosh versions of Recollector. Today I'll be showing it to you with the Windows version, and I will be working with my own map collection. But the image gallery works just the same no matter what kind of collection you have, as long as you have images as part of your collection data. At the top of the Recollector window, you'll see a set of tabs. A List tab and an Image Gallery tab, that's the new one, and an Item Details tab. The List tab, which is always the first one that shows up when you start the program, shows you your collection as a spreadsheet-like list. If you turn on the thumbnail banner, which you can do by clicking on this Show Pics button, you'll see an image of whatever is the currently selected image. And as you move down, for example, by hitting the down arrow key, you move through your records, you will see the images for whatever is the currently selected record shown there. But the list view doesn't let you quickly browse across multiple images for multiple items. And that's why I added the image gallery to the program. So let me switch to the image gallery. In this view, your collection is displayed as a scrollable array of images. The currently selected image, this one over here, is shown with a gray background. You can click on a cell to make it the currently selected one. You can move around using the arrow keys, up, down, or page down, or page up. You can use the scroll wheel on your mouse, or you can use the scroll bar here over on the right to scroll through your collection in a variety of ways. The numbers that you see in the upper left-hand corner of each cell, that's the row number from the list view for that particular item. The list view and the image gallery stay in sync. So if you switch back to the list view, we see item number 10 here is the one that's currently selected, which is the same as the currently selected item in the image gallery. Now, here's the different things that you can do using the image gallery view. If you double-click on any particular cell, let's double-click, for example, on this number 15, it takes you to the item details for that particular item. Go back to the image gallery. If you hold down the Control key and you click on the image itself, it brings up a full-size image window that lets you look at your images in full resolution. Now, if I scroll back here a ways and select this item number 8, this is an item that has more than one image associated with it. The image gallery only shows you one image at a time, but if there are multiple images, you will see arrows here, the blue arrow on the right, indicating that I can click on that to scroll to the next image in the set, and again, or using the other one to go back. So all of the images are accessible through the image gallery view. Now you can change the size of these thumbnails. That's done through a preference. Notice right now we have a layout that fits in the window that allows us to have 4 columns in this array. Let's make the images larger. Let's go to Preferences, and here in the Images tab, let's change the image size from 150 to 250. That's the size in pixels of the longest edge of any particular image. So click OK, and now you notice the image gallery has laid itself out anew, and now it can only fit 3 images in a row rather than the 4 that we saw before. But the images are bigger, so they're a little more legible, and you might prefer this larger size. I'm going to go back, though, to the 150 we had before. 150 happens to be the default size that the program uses if you haven't made a change through the preference. Now, the last thing I want to point you to is the text that is shown beneath this image. This text allows you to have a little additional information about which item this is. And by default, what it shows you is information from the first 3 fields in the list view. So let's go back to the list view for a second. Notice that it shows map maker, title, and date. Those are the first 3 columns shown in the list view. So back here in the image gallery, we have, let's take this upper left-hand corner one. Anonymous is the map maker. Here's the title, and the title's been truncated because the program only uses one line for the text from any one field, and then below the date. So those are the 3 fields we see. If we go back to the list and we, for example, take region here and make that be the 3rd field instead of date, when we go back to the image gallery, notice how the last bit of information has changed. It now reflects the change in the list view. Now there is a way of controlling the 3 fields that are shown in the image gallery separately from the list view, and that's done using a profile, field profile. Let me show you how to do that. Let's use Manage Field Profiles, and I'm going to create a new profile. If you create a profile whose name is Image Gallery, you can choose up to 3 fields to put into that profile, and those are the 3 fields that are going to be shown below the images. So let's make this date, map maker, and region. Say OK and OK, and now you see that the image gallery has changed to display those 3 fields. And that, if we go back to the list hasn't changed. The list still shows map maker, title, and region, but the image gallery is now independent of the list view. So that's a way you can do that. Finally, the last thing I want to mention is that all of the common features in the list view, such as searching, sorting, subsetting, those are all available in the image gallery as well. So that's a quick overview of the new image gallery feature of Recollector.